and welcome to Come Cook With Us. I'm Dani, dietitian, here with Anja, dietitian, and we're going to jump right in to our dessert, which is a walnut cookie. So let's get started, Anja. I'm excited to use some of these ingredients. The first ingredient I'm going to use is half a cup of canola oil. So this is a butter-free recipe. Now there's nothing wrong with butter, but canola oil does have that heart-healthy profile. So if you want to bake lots and eat lots of cookies, it's a good swap to do for butter when it's possible. So I've just got a half a cup of that, and then I've got some brown sugar. Again, it's 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. If you're trying to balance your blood sugar, it's 2/3 of a cup is not a lot for the amount of cookies that we'll be making.
How many cookies are we getting out of this?
Oh, I don't know. My cookie scoop's gonna come out and play, and then we're gonna just have a feast. And what's so nice is everything's really easy. It's kind of like a one bowl moment, so I don't fuss, right? So I've got the egg in there, and then I'm just gonna put some vanilla extract. I really use more than a teaspoon, people, because it is so great for flavor. So I do love my vanilla extract. It is a pricey purchase, but it's worth it.
It's got a good flavor balance in there.
Great flavor balance. I'm just going to blend all these together.
A fork?
I would love a fork. You know, I'm not fancy. A fork will do. Thank you so much.
This looks like a very forgiving recipe, because I know when I'm making baked goods, I'm always measuring everything and making sure I'm getting all the measurements correct.
Yep.
Tell me more about why this is so easy. I don't see any flour out here, hey?
I think exactly, because you're not worried about flour, and so you don't have to, you know, have an order to things. You can just kind of dump everything. So 3/4 of a cup of rolled oats. Instead of flour, how we're doing this to thicken this recipe is I'm going to use a little bit of ground flax here.
So that flaxseed is adding omega-3 fatty acids. Again, we're talking about heart health, heart month, heart eating. And it's also going to add some fiber, good for your gut, help keep you full. And it adds that nutty flavor too. I like flaxseed for that as well.
This is such a beautiful smell too. These flax seeds are great, and it's a local, you know, it's kind of Canadiana, as I like to say. So I like to support Canadian goods. And so the carrot is going to be your sweetness factor and your texture, and same with the walnuts. So, you know, you could chop them with a knife and be really fancy, but I sort of do it the way my grandma did, which is just take it with your hands and just chop it up. So if you want, you can lend me a hand.
I can get it, yeah.
I like
therapy.
I like this because it's therapy. And walnuts are a really great source of healthy oils as well. And so they give you a crunch, but they also give you that satiety factor or fullness factor. So, you know, it's a good kind of fat to add to your recipes and salads. And then all I do is just take my fork back and I just mix it all together until I've done a good job of incorporating it.
And what we want to show, so yes, we've made these cookies heart healthy by using canola oil, we've used the walnuts, we've used the flax seeds, and they're still a cookie. They do still have sugar, they do have the eggs, and they're still great to use for breakfast or snacks, or as Dani was saying, you can use them as your recovery snack as well. We do really want to say that all foods can fit and that desserts are still a part of your day. We like to make these so that we can use them as different times of the day, breakfast, lunch, snack, and not just as a dessert. How's it coming together?
So it's come together. Lastly, I'll add the flour. That's 3/4 of a cup. And that's going to make a really nice dough. You can use gluten-free flour, you can use, you know, almond flour, you can use more ground flax.
Do you know a trick that I've now learned as well with my kids and trying to increase iron levels is what I sometimes do in my baked goods, in my cookies and muffins, is I do 1/3 of a cup of baby cereal, and that's going to give you a little bit of extra iron in there. So you swap out 1/3 of a cup of flour or gluten-free flour for 1/3 of a cup of baby cereal.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It works. Don't do too much more than that though, but it does change it a little bit.
Perfect. So I've got this really nice paste right now, which which is great, which is what I want. And then I just use my trusted cookie scoop, and I just do a level scoop like that, and I just go. This is so efficient, easy, quick. No resting the dough, no kneading the dough. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want to massage your food, that's cool, But today I'm in a rush, so I want to get it off and cooked and baked and ready to go as my dessert. It's a great breakfast cookie, and it's a great snack cookie. My kids love this cookie, my husband too, like my whole family really likes this recipe, and it's from the Diabetes Canada website, so hopefully you'll want to try it out and feel safe enjoying cookies and knowing that you're getting lots of good nutrition and enjoyment out of them.
And so if I make, this looks like it's going to make quite a few. If I make lots, do you freeze the dough? Do you freeze them once they're baked? What do you do?
They don't last that long. Okay. They're gone. They're just gone. They're small, right? So another thing I like about using, measurements when you're making things is you can control the size. And for me, the secret to a successful diet is portion control. If you have a good handle on your portions, you can eat anything and everything and enjoy your food without worry or guilt. And that's kind of why we want to do this episode, because we want to just let you live your life a little bit and have fun and not always worry about the sugar content of everything. All right, can you pop those in the oven? So these cookies are fresh out of the oven, and no matter which way your cookie crumbles, I hope you'll try this dessert. Thank you so much for joining us on Come Cook With Us, and see you next time.